If you've ever been in a room full of people laughing and still felt completely alone, not because no one talked to you, but because you could see through every conversation happening around you, this video is going to explain why. There's a reason you feel exhausted after social events, a reason you catch lies before people finish telling them, a reason most people call you too intense, and you've never known what to do with that. It has a name, and it's not what you think. Psychology calls it hypervigilance, pattern recognition running on overdrive. Your brain doesn't just receive information, it cross-references it. Every conversation has a surface layer and a real layer. Most people hear what's being said, you hear what's not being said. The pause that's one beat too long, the smile that doesn't reach someone's eyes, the shift in someone's energy when they're performing instead of speaking. And that gap between what people show and what they actually feel is where you live. But this is where it starts to cost you. You exhaust yourself in social situations, not because you're shy, because you're processing 10 streams of data while everyone else is processing one. You know when someone's compliment is a power move. You know when someone's kindness has conditions. You leave gatherings drained, not because you gave too much energy, but because you couldn't stop decoding everyone else's. And it doesn't stop with people. You struggle to enjoy a movie because you predicted the ending in the first 10 minutes. You can't fall in love easily because you see the cracks before the other person even knows they're there. You deconstruct moments that other people just live in. And the loneliest part, you can't explain what you see to people who don't see it. So you stop trying, and that silence gets mistaken for coldness. But that's not actually why you're alone. You were never taught what to do with what you see. That's the problem. Not the seeing, the having no framework for it. Awareness without direction is anxiety. Awareness with intention is power. And those are two completely different lives. The same pattern recognition that exhausts you in a fake conversation is the thing that makes you impossible to manipulate. The same sensitivity that makes small talk unbearable is what lets you connect with people on a level most never reach. The same depth that makes you feel like an outsider is the thing that makes you irreplaceable to anyone who actually operates at your frequency. You don't need to see less. You need to stop apologizing for seeing clearly. You're not broken. You're not overthinking. You're operating at a frequency that most people haven't tuned into yet. And the ones who have, they'll find you, not because you performed for them, but because you were the only person in the room who was actually real.